Hey there everyone, it's Wake Angel 2001. I'm using my ring light with the soft yellow glow this time so that I look less corpsey. I was kind of concerned that people said I didn't look good in the last video and you guys made me feel self-conscious about my appearance. But I digress. Okay, so with the commissions being reopened, some people are sending me their figures in. This is the first box to arrive. I'm holding it so that the addresses aren't showing. This was from Supersonic Studios, the one that I made that Sonic figure for. Now, the Saturday morning Sonic that I made for him wasn't part of his commission. That was payback for him sending me that Mephiles figure. So this is what his proper commission is going to be. So I got the scissors. I'm going to cut it. Oh, by the way, Albert, you got to be concerned about the type of tape that you use for your packages. Duct tape is not really that good. I've been told by postal workers that this stuff is actually not that secure over time. It has a tendency to, like, they just told me it doesn't work as well on cardboard as it does on other stuff. Like it can wear out and not be as good as packing tape. So it'll probably be a good idea to use proper packing tape when. Okay. You know what? Cutting away this address label on the top, I'm realizing that this is a box that I had sent to him before. He repurposed the box. That's environmentalism for you. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce and reuse are actually the more important ones. Recycle is like the last resort. Because recycling takes more energy. And alright, first there's an envelope that says open first. You didn't have to seal the envelope, you put it in the box! Okay. You know what, screw it. Good thing I had scissors next to me. Hey Angel, Albert here, aka Supersonic Studios. Here are the base figure to use for my customs. By the way, if you find a Mephiles and Super Shadow figure, please let me know, because I need to get them. And not pay $200 for them. By P.S. I made a file of the old intro of your channel. A lot of fans want it back, so I thought I'd give you the file as a gift. Stay Pascal. Okay, so let me know in the comments if you'd like to see one of my old intros come back, because apparently Supersonic Studios preserved it. Okay, so first up, I guess let's open this little white box. In here is, it looks like an attempt at a dark Supersonic, but it looks like something went wrong. This feels extremely tacky and sticky. This reminds me of what happened when I when I was getting started as a customizer, and I didn't really know how certain paints and mediums would interact. And I used like model paint on Sculpey, and it turned sticky. Like, yeah, it's like something here didn't go right. Yeah, the paint got lumpy. It looks like it would have been a pretty good Dark Supersonic custom if only it hadn't been for that. I don't know, maybe. Ooh, not only that, but the head's also really loose. Probably because it's a shadow head and a Sonic body. Yeah, that would be a. I mean, it actually looks pretty good if it wasn't for that unfortunate tackiness. Wonder if I can fix that. Like, it's so tacky that traces of the paints actually came off in the paper towels that were used as packing material. Let's see what we can do with that later. Alright, and there's this other small box right here. Yeesh. There's a lot of tape. Come on. There we go. This feels like a custom box. Ah, yes. We have a 2.5-inch Sonic figure and a Boss Fight Studios Vitruvian Haxbuck. This one is white. Yes, because he wants a Queen Alina figure. And Queen Alina, being a character from Sonic Underground, has as a design that kind of violates the Sonic the Hedgehog art style for a more anthroform. I remember one of the biggest complaints about Sonic Underground was how any characters that weren't Sonic and his siblings just didn't look like Sonic characters. So, yeah. I mean, more so than, like, if you go back to these Sonic Saturday Morning cartoon, like the Freedom Fighter characters do plausibly resemble Sonic characters. Like, they don't violate the style, at least not too much. At least before the rule of girls wear clothes coming up. Although, I'm gonna have to verify if he wants this in the 4-inch or 2.5-inch scale, cause like I was under the impression he wanted it to be 4-inch scale, so I'd be using we'll see what happens later. All the details are to hash out at a later date, and this is the heaviest one in there. This is the last box that was inside the bigger box. It's super heavy. Ah, yes. Oh, wow. Okay. It looks like a half-completed Saturday morning Dr. Robotnik. Yes. Gonna have to find a way to modify these shoulder joints to actually fit in there. Yes, he told me about this one. It's basically a Kingpin figure that he's been modifying. Jeez, this thing weighs a ton. This is a ridiculously heavy figure. So yes. Yep. Anyone ever wanted me to see make a Saturday morning Dr. Robotnik figure? You're about to see it, because is what he wants me to do. Though I'm gonna have to smooth over his sculpting. Yeah, I'll show the technique for how to make sure that like he has the okay, so the broad strokes are there, but if you look close, you could see like it's a little lumpy. There's a technique about it. You don't just like, it looks like he put the clay on and just kind of mushed it in. When all is said and done, you need to make sure your final layer is smoothed out. So like you put a clay and then like you don't press it, because then you'll create an indentation and your fingerprints will be visible. What you got to do is sweeping motions, like your fingers have to pass over and wet them so that they don't stick. I always keep a little cup of water here for dipping my fingers in when I sculpt, and also for cleaning the paint off of my brushes. Yeah, so that's how you make sure that your sculpt looks nice and smooth. That's my secret to it, at least. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to use a thin veneer of epoxy to, fix that up. Otherwise, like, you did a pretty bang up job. The shape is there. This totally looks like a Robotnik torso. Does it have a head? I see arms, I see legs, I even see spare hands. Does it have a head? It does not have a head. Okay. I'm probably going to have to 3D print the head. I have, I believe Corey can already provided me a model of that. I'll have to double check my models. But I'm pretty sure I have a 3D model of Robotnik's head for this. I mean, I have the Adventures model, because I actually used that one to make an Adventures Robotnik. So, yep. That is the first unboxing, the first set of figures that I am set to customize. Yep, gonna do that. Yes. That is the story of what will be going on. So, yep, there's like a few more packages that are probably gonna be coming in over the course of the next few days or couple weeks. And that will be the story of how Wake Angel 2001 got back on the whole custom action figure commission train and made the figures that he couldn't make for like 2 and 2.75 years. Although, do you start the count from March, which is when I received the first figures, or in June, which is where, like, the last, which is when I received the last package and had to stop receiving new ones after that? Because that could make the change from 2.5. That's the difference between 2.5 and 2 3/4 years. Like, that's 3 whole months. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get pedantic about this. So yeah, look forward to brand new commissions coming from Wake Angel 2001. Get excited.